How to elaborate your outline. Part 1. First of all, we will have to define what's an outline. An outline is an overview of your project. It's a document where you set out the main ideas that you're going to develop through your paper. This enables you to identify your strong and weak points before writing down thousands of words with nonsense. The first step is simple. You have to choose a topic. What would you like to speak about? Try to choose something that you find interesting, something you'd like to know more about it. Of course, there are the trending ethics topics such as abortion, euthanasia, and capital punishment. However, there are thousands of other topics waiting out there for you. For example, a movie you would like to analyze, the universal health law in Mexico, or process automation. Once you've chosen your topic, you may go to step 2, which is elaborate a question. This question should have an ethical perspective. This means that it should be focused on the person, on some ethical values, on human rights, or on social dynamics. So take your time to think your question. You may ask your parents and your friends what they think about your topic. Let's put an example. Let's say that we choose process automation as a topic. One question, which is general, is it ethical to implement process automation? Although this question is general, it is centered on the person since we use the word ethical. Another question, not so general, would be how to reduce the negative social impact of process automation. Notice here that we use the word social impact. This means it is centered on the person. A third question, a very specific one, would be how can the implementation of robot waiters affect human waiters? Once you've elaborated your question, you may go to step 3, which is to offer a very brief answer to your question. So, let's put an example again. Imagine that we chose, is it ethical to implement process automation? A possible answer would be no, because it overvalues money and pays little attention to employees, it increases social inequality, and we risk to automatize people to create workmen lacking of innovating ideas. If we had chosen the second question, how to reduce the negative social impact of process automation, a possible answer would be I think that process automation may have a negative impact on workmen due to a lack of regulation and educational inequality. In this sense, I would suggest a law that forces enterprises to have a minimum of employees and enhance technical education so future workmen can face process automation. If we had chosen question 3, how can the implementation of robot waiters affect human waiters? A possible answer would be, it can affect them in 3 ways. First, human waiters would lose their jobs. Second, human waiters can get frustrated since their work experience would be useless. Third, this can affect not only waiters, but it can also jeopardize other people's jobs as janitors, taxi drivers, etc. So here's the summary to elaborate the first part of your outline. First, you have to choose a topic. Second, you have to elaborate a question with an ethical perspective. And third, you have to try to solve it briefly. Now, you may elaborate your outline. Don't forget to upload it to Schoology.